Bonsoir les causeurs, this is Llyane Stanfield and I'm just so excited to be with you and to officially start the contest that we have this winter. Le concours parisien d'hiver. This is the 11th contest that I'm running, and I know there's so many people who come over and over again to these contests, and they're winning, and they are excited just to having the opportunity or the excuse to learn a little more, to find information, trivia, and of course to get to win some prizes, hopefully. This contest officially starts today, and the question number 1 is already on the contest page. If you already registered to this contest, please go to the page. You already have an email in your inbox that you received as soon as you registered to the contest, and the first question is already up on the website, and so you can answer it right now. I wanted to give you a little bit of an overall what's happening in this contest, and I'm just so excited because you guys are going to learn a lot in during this contest. First of all, there are a couple of differences between the other 10 contests that I ran before and this particular one, and I'm going to do it this way for a while for sure. We'll see how it's going to shift. It depends, of course, on you and what you like, what you didn't like too much, what works better we're going to keep, and we're going to change what didn't. But there's enough time for us to figure out everything. I feel that because the contest is going to be a little longer, I'm going to tell you exactly how. So first of all, the difference between the other 10 contests and this one is that the contests before were like for the length of a week, so 7 days, and each day was a question. And of course, it was very fair because the contest was that way. The quickest person would definitely be the one who would win. And the questions were from the French language as well as trivia from the French culture. And it was a little bit too quick, I feel. A lot of us, have other things to do, not just the contests, and many people weren't actually able to participate and to answer each and every question. And I felt that from that perspective, maybe we can just play a little bit with the different options here. So this contest is going to be ran, we're going to have not 7 questions, but 13 questions, because I want to teach you a lot during this contest. And the questions are going to come every other day, so exactly 3 questions a week. And starting today, and it ends on the 16th of December, we're going to have 13 questions. We're going to have 13 questions during a month. And on the 16th of December, we will gather all the questions. As in, like, you'll have time from the 13th to the 16th to get all the questions down. And on the 21st, we will announce the winners. And that is one difference. And another difference, huge difference, is that this time around, I'm going to hold Facebook Lives where I'm going to teach you exactly what you need to learn. So the Facebook Live are going to take place in this group here. So once you are a part of this group, you have access to all of the Facebook Lives that are going to be part of the contest, and that's fantastic. I'm just happy for you. But it's not enough for you to be part of this group in order for you to participate to the contest. You have to actually register through the link that it's in the description of this video. So that's mandatory. You are going to learn a lot, and this is the reason why I put up the poll that is still going, the last poll that is still going, with what exactly are you looking for to learn. And based on the answers that I've received there, I've already included a few of those topics, and I'm going to have those included in Facebook Live. You're going to learn, and the questions the questions are going to ask you to apply those rules you're going to learn in the Facebook Live into the answer of the question. So that's very important. And tonight I'm going to talk to you also about the rest of it, right? So you're going to learn the rules in the Facebook Live, but oh my God, what if I don't have the words? Oh my God, what if I don't have the verbs, and so on? And so I'm going to address that, because this seems to be the worry number one of everybody who is actually participating in my daily teasers that I post for you to make your own sentences, to practice a little more. So okay, so this would be the second difference between, so I'm talking for people who already participated to the past contests, so that you know what's the difference between that. So you will receive the questions in, you will receive so the link to the page of the contest where you find the question, you can only receive it if you register to the contest through the link that's in the description of this video. And so now I would like to talk about the guilt that I hear from most people who are answering my daily teasers. I'm going to call them daily teasers. Those memes that are asking you to make sentences of your own. And so the guilt number one that I see is, oh, I need to practice more. Oh, I'm a beginner. I need to practice more. I don't know the words. I'm sorry. I just don't have enough vocabulary, or I don't exactly know what is this word? I don't know how to conjugate it. And I get this comments from this group, as well as from the other 3 French language groups that I participate in, contribute to. And also I'm also contributing to 4 more groups that are groups for business people, and the people who are responding to my teasers, every so often I get this, and I'm not gonna say that they justify, because that's not it. I feel that is more of a guilt than anything else. Is I don't practice enough. Oh no, I need to practice this more. Oh my God, what a mistake. That's just because I'm not practicing enough. So I'm going to say this. First of all, the teasers that I'm sending every single day, and the Facebook Lives, and I really am looking forward to your comments here. The Facebook Lives that I'm posting for you to learn. This is it. This is where you get to practice. And so it doesn't matter if you practiced before or if you're going to practice next. That may not never happen, but take advantage of the moment of now. I mean, right now, when you see that, oh, this is a teaser, this is what I'm supposed to do a sentence, let me look up in the dictionary, let me find a verb conjugator online or a book, and let's put the sentence together. That's it, okay? So please do not feel guilty that you haven't practiced before. Do not feel guilty, and I really want to see if you're watching right now, please write into the comments, yes, I got this. Yes, I know. I understand what you're talking. Tell me if you can relate to what I'm saying right now, because I'm hearing a lot of people saying this, oh, I'm not practicing enough. I'm just a beginner. I just didn't know this, or, oh, I'm sorry for this mistake. Don't apologize. This is it. This is where you're actually looking for all the resources and putting your sentence together. And I would love for you to say, yes, I understand. Yes, I got it. You know, do you pick up what I'm putting down? That's pretty much my question here. So Now, what happens with those words and with those verbs? Why isn't that really that important? So the verbs, the words and the verbs are not that important for simply because this is, words can be forgotten. And French is my mother tongue, and I'm still forgetting a lot of words every so often. Every so often I'm forgetting words because I live my life in English, and English is a second language for me. So imagine yourself as most of you are for Anglophones, and imagine living in France, and after a number of years speaking only French. I guarantee you that you are going to think in French, and you're going to translate from French to English in your own mother tongue, because that's what I'm doing sometimes. And so words are not important. If you need to practice words, just look them up. Looking up the words, it's not a problem. It's not something that you're missing. Looking up for words may be just annoying, okay? And some of us maybe, oh, you know what? I really don't feel like looking up. I'm just gonna wing it and say whatever comes to my mind. And okay, well, that's what it is. It is what it is if that's what you're doing. But recognize that that's what you're doing, because if you are doing that, but in the same time you're saying that, well, I'm just not practicing enough, then you're actually spoiling the moment of practice right there and then. Instead of looking up your words and verbs, you're actually spoiling that moment, and by just complaining to yourself that you're not practicing enough. And but that was right there, my teasers right there, my Facebook Lives right there, right now. If you're answering, you're saying, yes, I get that and all that. Now is the moment for you to come out and say, yeah, that's the situation, this is what I'm doing, or not, whatever the situation is. If you don't know the words, just look them up. If you don't know the verbs, just look them up. Do not ever hire someone or go for, a teacher anywhere in the hopes that you're gonna increase your vocabulary, because the only way to increase your vocabulary is actually practice and looking them up. That's it. End of story. It's like no way to learn words other than learning them. Now, with me here, I'm not your walking dictionary or your walking phrase, or your walking dictionary or your walking verb conjugators. That's said with love. I'm just giving this a little, loving smackdown. I'm not the person to ask what does that mean, or how do you say that in French, because you have a dictionary, you have a verb conjugator. You can use them. I mean, with $50, if you want to go for the books, you're done and over. You don't need any other help but just that particular book. What you do need help with from someone is the phrase construction and, of course, the pronunciation. Now, in this particular context here, we don't have a way to practice pronunciation. You can't practice pronunciation with me. And those of you who are my clients know what I'm talking about, right? So pronunciation can only be done with someone live. Phrase construction, however, can be done in writing as well. And so still with someone else, but can be done in writing as well. So this is what this group is the best medium for the phrase construction. Not for words. Don't ask someone else for words, because in English, I would ask in English someone how to pronounce the words just because I don't have a pronunciation in English, but there are no other, I'd just still look in a dictionary if I didn't know a word in English, because English is my second language. Do you get that? Does that sound true to you? Does it make sense to you? Please write in the comments here. I would like to see who's listening, who's watching right now, and if this rings true. And even if you're watching the replay, please write down. I'm revisiting this, and please write down for me to know that this rings true for you. And so, how is that, I guess, manifesting for you? How does that look for you really? What words would you use otherwise to explain this situation in your words? I would really love to see that. Please comment in the comments below. So this is very, very important for you to know. I feel like a lot of the people in this group are not participating because they feel, oh, I don't have those words. So why would I look? If I look in the dictionary, if I look in the phrase, in the verb conjugator, that means that I'm cheating. You're not cheating. I want you to look in the dictionary. I'm forcing you to look in the dictionary in a way, right? And so this is how I'm making you, hopefully, to go and get those words from the dictionary and get those words from the verb conjugator and put the sentence together, and that's your practice, because otherwise you're not practicing, or you maybe don't have time to practice. But the moment you're actually watching these videos or my teasers, then that's your chance right there to practice. Take it. Don't feel guilty that you don't, oh my God, I have no idea what to say. Say it in English, make your sentence in English, and then look up your words and put the sentence there so that I can correct the phrase construction, which is why you're here to learn, okay? You are here to learn phrase construction. And so that is the introduction to the contest, because the questions about the language that are going to be included in the contest are going to be about the phrase construction. If you go back into the poll that we have, right, I don't know, what was like a week ago, I think, that I put a poll asking you what would you like to learn about, and that I'm going to include those in the contest. I included there only phrase construction, bits that are useful for phrase construction, not so much vocabulary, okay? Not vocabulary or verb conjugation, phrase construction parts. So that is what we are working on. And so please, as you probably, not many people, it's Saturday night, many people are having fun, but my contest is going to happen on Saturday nights as well. Don't worry, you have time to watch these videos as well as to answer your questions. Don't worry, it's enough, more than enough time. That's why I created it that way. And also enough time for you to come and to answer, so that in a month time you actually get to learn a lot, and you will see how much you're going to progress just with little participation. It's enough, like 3 times a week to participate to this contest. I'm challenging you to do that, and then you will see how much you have progressed in a month time, right before Christmas. This is also to say that I want to help you kind of go ahead, and instead of waiting for the New Year's Eve for your New Year's resolution, to already prep for the New Year's resolution with a month worth of progress in the French language. So I want to help you to to be ahead of the game with your New Year's resolution, so that you feel that, oh my God, I learned so much with this in this month. If I can learn so much in this month, if I put if I decide as my New Year's resolution to become bilingual next year, then I could do that. Okay, so that you will get a much more confidence in the fact that in your possibility of actually doing that for yourself. So, and also with this contest, you will have access to some offers from me. So if you actually have contacted me to talk about how will you be able to learn French, and how do you want to your strategy for learning French, any questions that you have for me, if you just contact me and we have a call together, then I'm going to offer you a free pronunciation hour, so that you can hone in on to your pronunciation skills and the rules that you may not know that well. Because I noticed in the poll their pronunciation rules was the top challenge or worry, the top problem that you guys identified. And so I'm going to do that. Also, I'm offering a small intensive, like a mini intensive, a 4-hour mini intensive, where I'm going to create materials for you. I'm going to create videos and PDFs and learning materials for you and only you, based on what your level is and what your goal is and what the biggest challenges are, your top 3 challenges. And that's going to be 20% off offer, as well as during this month you are going to be introduced to my one and only, the newest program that hasn't been introduced to the public yet, and that is X-Key exclusive, from amateur to ace. And this is a 1-year program that takes you from 0 or wherever you are to through to my intensive program, my advanced program, and the immersion retreat all in one. And this is a program that I give access only to 8 people a year. That's it, 8 people a year. And that is going to be a very high-end program, and absolute complete program that you're going to end up, of course, bilingual. So fluent at the level that you can reach. So it's going to be, in my view, fluency can be at different levels. A 3-year-old is fluent with that vocabulary and that grammar. He is fluent, right, or she. And so you're going to be fluent at the level that you're going to reach in that year. Of course, after the immersion retreat in Paris for 7 days one-on-one with me, you are going to reach the best version of your fluency. So this is what this is. This is the first video of the contest, the winter contest that starts today. Please come and join the contest, and please do comment in the comments of this video as you are watching. Please tell me if you relate to what I'm telling you, if you these challenges are indeed your challenges, what other challenges you have. Every bit of feedback that you're giving me, I'm using in this contest so that I can help you reach your next level in a month's time. The best Christmas gift that you can give to yourself, because it's going to end up right before Christmas, as well as I guess a preview to the New Year resolution that you can give yourself even before New Year's comes to us. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment in the comments below and let me know if you liked this and what else would you like me to talk about. And I shall see you on Tuesday. Merci beaucoup et bonne soirée. Au revoir.